A lot of people ask me, how do I decide what I'm going to draw? I never really decide what I'm going to draw until I get to the sidewalk. When I get there, I sit down, I flip through my sketchbook. Something I see in my sketchbook will strike my fancy, and I'll be like, yeah, this goes down today. And then I always start with the outline, which you see me doing here. I usually use a color in the outline that's different from the color I'm actually going to fill with, so that I can see all of my lines even after filling in. So it's not too different a color, but just different enough. And this is the fill part. When I do the fill in, you grind a bunch of chalk out and then smooth it out with your hands. That's the trick to it, right? Really, is just the smoothing it out with your hands. Just you got to make sure you get all the chalk dust into all the little nooks and crannies and crevices in the pavement. And you just got to massage it. Just massage the pavement. And depending on how much chalk you use, it might be rough. It might be kind of like moving powder around. Here I am doing eyes in green. White, I don't get enough of it because you can't really get just a box of white sidewalk chalk. So I often use light blues or light greens or light pinks to take the place of white just because I don't have enough of it for eyes and such. This is a design I actually do fairly often just because I really like the face within the eyes thing. Sometimes it'll be more faces, but usually I stop at 3. And filling in the hair. I give him a big cop mustache. Kind of a 1870s Western cop kind of guy. With 2 annoying blue smurfs sticking out of his face. When he talks, does he talk with all 3 voices at once, or are there 3 minds and they're all talking individually? And I'm shading out the edges, giving it a little more depth, going a couple shades darker with an orange over the yellow just to really define it. Filling in the hair, it's brownish. Some red. There's usually a lot of layers in these because I'll start with the base and there'll be 3 or 4 different color layers on top. That's why they take me so long. These take about 4 hours of real time. And it's just layering on top of layering on top of layering. After a while it gets kind of zen. It's very cool. Just to chill under the sun and paint the pavement. I highly recommend it. Just giving it a try one day. Take a picture out with you that you want to draw and show everybody and get some chalk, go out and put it down. You'll meet a lot of interesting people. I like it because I actually interact with people in real time in the real world as opposed to just online. They call me the chalk guy locally. I'm actually kind of well known. It's very weird. This is when the magic really happens. Black is my most important color, easily. Just because you can get all the shading and the outlining and all the actual depth seems to pop out once you get all the darkest colors in, all the deepest blacks. It's not an easy color to find, because it's one of the few that the junk chalks you'll never find in black. You'll get a couple in the Crayolas. The best blacks are oil pastels, easily. Just gotta fill it in. A lot of smoothing.